Deandre Ayton just made his Laker debut, and it's safe to say he didn't play his best basketball. I thought defensively he was very solid. Offensively, it was a different story. He showed flashes like this as a rim protector. He's highways screened on this play. It almost seems like Grayson Allen is about to get a free layup, but Ayton doesn't give up on the play, and he sends it into the fifth row. A lot of people talk about his effort, but I thought tonight, defensively, he cared and was giving it his all. You see here in transition, Jared Butler is pushing the pace. Austin Reeves is stuck down low. It seems like a lob to Oso Ighodaro is open, but Ayton really shows off his length and makes up a ton of ground to save this free bucket. Now, offensively, it was a completely different story. The chemistry between the guards and Ayton were not very good. There was multiple times where Ayton was posting up, demanding the ball, and he didn't get the pass. And when he did get the pass, it was either off target or Ayton just couldn't come up with it in traffic. You must give credit to the physical defense from Phoenix. You see Ryan Dunn, his aggressive style just ruins a free lob attempt. They were also rarely getting screened. Overall, there was just no rhythm and flow and chemistry with his guards. I think tonight they were trying to force feed Ayton in the post for whatever reason, and he wasn't getting good position. And also they made it very obvious at times, so it led to just bad possessions. And then when he got it, he was just playing way too fast, pressing way too much. Like, dude, slow down. You got the height advantage. Also, on this play, it really exposes his style. He's a finesse type player. He naturally is fading away instead of going forward against this smaller defender. That's just what he does. That's what he is at this point. But honestly, usually in this spot, he hits this hook shot. So clearly he was a bit nervous in his first game as a Laker. I think you saw tonight, Ayton's the type of player where everything has to be perfect in order for him to be useful offensively. And that really sounds like I'm roasting him, but I'm not trying to. But look at the best years he's had throughout his career. With Chris Paul and Devin Booker, he was spoon-fed mid-range opportunities. He was catching with a bunch of airspace. And if he was taking any dribbles before scoring, it was most likely one dribble at most. And this was the type of night it was. He finally gets it in his spot. They execute a good screen and he bobbles it. So now he has to create a bit for himself and it just goes wrong. But also, you see, when they get Ayton in his spot, look who's guarding Austin Reeves. Grayson Allen. He's way easier to screen. So shout out Ryan Dunn. He was impossible to screen, but also Ayton has to do a better job along with Austin Reeves, screening top-tier defensive aggressive talent. But again, you could tell he was flustered, not confident. Initially, he's catching with enough space to get off a midi, but he eliminates that space by dribbling right into the traffic. Just not a good decision. Definitely not the debut Lakers fans were looking for. Should you be concerned? Well, it really depends on your expectation for Ayton. If you expect him to turn into a star player who can self-create every now and again, he can run your offense through every now and again, I think that's setting yourself up for disappointment. But I do believe next to Luka, he can get back to where he was in Phoenix. His signature is the mid-range shot off the pick and roll, and the Lakers just didn't do a good job getting him in that spot today. And you got to give credit to the Phoenix Suns defense because they really took away that pick and roll. Everything was difficult. Everything was operating in tight spaces. Even the passes to Ayton were very well contested, and he had to play through traffic where he's not at his best. But guess what? Luka is going to get him in free spots and open space. I think the goal for him still remains the same. Be elite as a play finisher off the gravity of Luka and LeBron, whoever. And just give effort defensively and be a solid rim protector. That's all I got. Let me know your thoughts below.